Hello widget watchers, welcome back to another video. In today's video, we are going to see how scroll view and nested scroll view is working in Android. So for adding a scroll view, first come to this activity underscore main.xml file. So first remove this constraint layout from here and instead of this, here add the scroll view. Okay, the scroll view needs to be added as the parent view. Now pause here a second. A scroll view can only have one direct child. This is not a suggestion, this is a strict rule. If you try to add multiple views directly inside a scroll view, your app will crash or behave weirdly. So inside this scroll view, instead of this text view, here I'm going to add a linear layout, and this is going to be a vertical linear layout, and inside this vertical linear layout we are going to have multiple list item which we are going to scroll. So here first add the linear layout, and then for height and width here add the match parent and match parent. Okay, and then here add the orientation property, and in orientation here add the vertical, because here we are going to create a vertical linear layout. Okay, now here also let's add the padding so that our children of this linear layout will have some space from the sides. So here I'm adding 15 dp as padding value. Now let's close this linear layout, and yeah, it's perfectly fine. Now inside this linear layout we are going to add multiple text view so that we can check if it is working perfectly or not. So for layout width, here I'm adding match parent, and for height I'm adding here as wrap content. Okay, now here add the text value, and inside this text value we will simply say item 1. Let's also here add the text style. So here add the text style and make it as bold. Then also give the text size. So here add the text size as 22 dp. It's perfectly fine. Now close this text view, and here we are going to add multiple text views so that we can check if it is working perfectly fine or not. So here I have added a lot of text view. You can see we can scroll them inside this XML preview. But before doing that, first let's fix this issue which is coming. Okay, let's remove this V from here. Okay, now I have connected my real device with the emulator and I shared my screen. So let's run this application and see if everything working fine or not. Okay, it's showing one error. But here we don't have any error. Probably this is taking time to load. So okay, let's run the application. So here our app is installed, and here we can scroll these items. So yeah, our scroll view is working perfectly fine. Now if you want to add horizontal scroll view here, then here we need to add two changes. First one is this: change this scroll view to horizontal scroll view and change this linear layouts orientation to horizontal from vertical. Now here you can see we can scroll the items as horizontal level. Let's save the code and run the application to check if horizontal scrolling is working perfectly fine or not. Okay, so the app is installed, and here you can see, okay, this list is coming into the status bar thing. So let's do one thing. Here add the padding as 25 dp and also add the margin top, and here add the value as 20 dp. It's perfectly fine. Now again, okay, now it's perfectly fine. Now let's save the code and run the application. Here you can see our horizontal scrolling is working perfectly fine. Now let's say you want a page in which there are going to be multiple scroll view, like there is the horizontal scroll view and there is vertical scroll view, right? Then what we can do, instead of using horizontal scroll view, we can add the nested scroll view. So basically what I'm trying to say, a scroll view supports only vertical scrolling, and if you want to add the horizontal scroll view, then you need to add this horizontal scroll view component. A single scroll view never scrolls in both direction. Now let's talk about a very common mistake beginners make, that many developers try to put a recycler view or horizontal scroll view directly inside the scroll view. This is where things start breaking, and this is exactly why nested scroll view exists. Now instead of adding horizontal scroll view inside normal scroll view or another scroll view inside the scroll view, here we need to add nested scroll view. Okay, now let's remove few items from here, because right now it is too much items there. or let it be there. So now what we can do, inside this text view, after few elements here, we can add another linear layout, and this time for layout width we are going to add match parent, and for height we are going to add wrap content. Then for orientation part, here add the horizontal orientation, and then inside this linear layout let's add few items. Okay, probably these items would be enough. Then here inside this linear layout add these item. It's perfectly fine. And also do one thing, come to this parent linear layout, and here remove this horizontal, and here add the vertical layout. And I think it will work perfectly fine. So now let's again save the code and run the application. Okay, probably we have done something wrong inside this linear layout. So layout width is match parent and layout height is wrap content. Still we are having error. But what could be the error? Okay, yeah, I got it. Actually, we didn't edit the scroll view here. So let's copy this complete linear layout and here add a horizontal scroll view. And for layout width, here add the match parent, and for height, wrap content. And then inside this horizontal scroll view, place our items list. Now if I save the code and run the application, so now you can see our vertical scrolling is working perfectly fine, and our this horizontal scroll view is also working perfectly fine. Now here you can also add the recycler view or grid layout, but make sure if you have a scroll view and you want to add another scroll view, then please use nested scroll view, because if you don't do this, then your screen get confused that what you are trying to scroll view. Probably you want to scroll your recycler view, but your parent scroll view is getting scrolled, so this can lead to a bigger problems. So try to use nested scroll view if you have multiple scroll view in a page. Now if you are only showing a list of item, then you don't need to use scroll view or nested scroll view, because you can simply scroll the list by using the recycler view. Now here is one more thing which I want to clarify, that if you put a recycler view inside a normal scroll view, scrolling becomes laggy, broken, or completely unusable. That's because both views fight for scroll control. Nested scroll view solves this by coordinating scroll event properly. That is why here you can see are this vertical scrolling and this horizontal scrolling working perfectly fine. Now let me say this very clearly, because this is industry level advice. Never put recycler view inside scroll view unless you absolutely know what you are doing. In most real world apps, recycler view handles scrolling on its own. Nested scroll view is mainly used when you have a static header plus scrolling list, you want collapsing toolbar behavior, or you mix static content and dynamic list. If your entire screen is just a list, use recycler view alone, no scroll view, no nested scroll view. That's it. In the next video, we will go even deeper. We will use all the functionality or all the things which you have learned in the previous video, and by using them, we are going to create a custom calculator app in native Android. So if this video helped you understand scrolling view properly, like this video, subscribe to Widget Wisdom, and comment scrolling clear below. And I'll see you in the next one.